Hello everybody, Helen Chin-Lu here, certified reflexologist, certified energy medicine practitioner, Reiki master teacher, the owner of the Healing Place and the Healing Place Energy School located in Medfield, Massachusetts. Today, I want to talk about the spine and how it's used in reflexology and why one needs to focus on the spine when doing a reflexology session. So stay tuned. I'm going to come back with some more information about the spine. So let's jump into what the spine looks like and what are the functions. Do you take your spine for granted? We all do until we have a spine injury, and then all of a sudden, this is where people become paralyzed. Without your spine, there's no way to hold up your body, let alone walk. In reflexology, especially foot reflexology, at the bottom of your feet, there are 15,000 nerve endings. As one is present on these reflex points, on the 15,000 nerve endings, all these messages are going through the peripheral nerves, which gets delivered through the central nervous system up into the brain. The brain starts to recognize where the energy imbalances are, starts to send messages from the brain through the spinal cord, telling everybody and everything in the body what to do. You get my drift? How it's important to take care of your spine, so this way messages can continue to travel along the spinal cord and also your body. I'm going to show you more ideas, information, what the spine does for you, because I figured we should do some spine anatomy 101. Let's talk about the spine and what makes up the spine. First of all, the bones in your spine are called vertebrates. The bones are there to protect the spinal cord. The spinal cord has fluids that flows from the neck all the way down to the tailbones. There are 33 vertebrate bones broken down to 7 cervical in the neck, 12 thoracic, which is from the neck all the way down to your lower back. You have 5 lumbar, right above where you sit. And below that, you have 5 sacral and 5 coccyx bones, which are fused together. And in between the bones, you have a disc that cushions the bone so it's not sitting on top of the nerves. And along your whole entire spine, you have 22 sets of nerve endings. And to give you an idea of what your nerve endings are attached to, take a look at this map right here. And every single vertebrate is attached to a function, to our nerve supplies. And then if you have common warning signs, this will tell you what may be going on or what is being pinched. And if you would like this graph, you could email me at wellness@healingplacemedfield.com and I will send you this graph. So here I am. I brought out my trusted reflexology foot models. Remember, you can buy these foot models on my website, so check out the address. I always point the wrong way. It's this way, that way, this way. Sorry. So here you are. Your spine is located on both feet. Obviously, the right foot is for the right side of the spine and the left is for the left. So you want to focus. I'm going to just show this demonstration on one foot. So here I am on the left foot. So I like to, even though your cervical starts right here in the neck, but I always like to start from the tip of the head, right here, and work all the way down to your tailbone. So this is the focus where you're going to work on both sides of the feet, and you're going to repeat the protocol, which I'm going to show you in the video. If you could do it for a minute, I would say about a minute. So you're going to repeat maybe a dozen times where you're going to do thumb walking on each side of the foot. This is going to stimulate the spine and all of its nerve endings. So let me show you. Okay, let's talk about the spine and its importance. First of all, this technique is going to be done on both feet, but because the camera is focused on the left foot, I'm going to show it to you on the left foot, but it must be repeated on the right foot also. Because in reflexology, your spine, half of your spine, the right side is represented the right foot and then left. So we're going to focus from, the spine begins at the neck all the way to the tailbone right about here. In the 22, there are 22 nerve endings that is attached from the vertebrates that is attached to every single organ and gland in the body. So you want to focus. I'm going to show you 3 techniques on how to press on the spine. You want to go as slow as possible, make the smallest increment. Can everyone see this? I'm going to push the camera up, and we're going to go really small. The smallest that you can make your thumb go up, and obviously have really short nails, and work all the way up to the neck. And the neck is right about here. I will repeat this at least a dozen times to do the entire spine. If you do not have the strength in your thumbs, you could also use your finger like this. Or you could even pinch like this. You could pinch like this. Or there's some people who actually tap on the spine. And this will stimulate all those nerve endings. So you're just tapping all the way to the head like this. All right? And if your hands are not strong enough, you could even take a pencil eraser. Let me see where I can find the camera. Right there. Can you see that? Pencil eraser. And you could dig slowly into the foot like this. Start at the tailbone and work your way up. And how often to do this technique? I would say 2 to 3 times a week, and this will stimulate it. So again, you're going to push the eraser in the smallest increment as possible and just circulate the eraser. Please do not pop out the person's eyeballs by pressing as hard as you can, because a light touch is just as effective as a strong touch. And obviously, if you like the person that you're working on, they'll probably appreciate it if you use a light touch. I hope very much that you have learned more aspects of reflexology and what it can really do to help you to heal. Please practice this spine reflexology tip whenever you have a moment. Work on somebody just to give them some relief, especially if they're having a lot of back issues. You'd be surprised how well this works. Please subscribe to my channel. Where am I? Reflexology Healing on YouTube. I'm just so pleased we have about 20,000 subscribers now, and we're constantly growing. Let me know what you would like to learn. And I'm going to put the address here on where you can email me if you like a map of all the organs and glands that are attached to the spine. So feel free to drop me a line. And if there's something else that you would like to learn, just email me. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. This is Helen Chin Liu from the Healing Place Energy School, and I'll talk to you really soon. Be well.